is drill pad 7. This, under current law, would never have been allowed here. They had to fill in, this used to be where the stream bed ran through. If you look over that, Santa Paula Creek right there, okay? The law says you have to put an oil and gas facility, it has to be 300 feet away from a blue line stream. They didn't even call this a blue line stream. They misidentified it as a red line stream, which gives you 100 feet you can be from it. It's not either of those. This drain is 50 feet away from the creek. This drain goes directly into Santa Paula Creek. When it rains, all the hydrocarbons, all the particulate matter, everything goes right into prime steelhead habitat. The steelhead were made an endangered species in 2005. The environmental impact report that they did, the little one, was in 1985. Prior to the steelhead being listed as an endangered species. So there has never been any study of the impact of this facility on the steelhead habitat, which is right there. It's listed, it has to be protected, it has to be studied and mitigated in some way. Now, they want to put 5 more wells on this pad, okay? Think about that. Think about where they would go and where all the facilities that would involve with it. Number 2, this hillside collapses during rainstorms. It wiped out the trail. The trail used to run on the back side of here. That got wiped out by the collapsing hillside. When the last big flood, the stream course changed. It went over to the right. It took out like 80 acres of avocado. Next storm, who knows? Maybe it'll wiggle this way and take out this whole path. At least it ought to be studied. It shouldn't be here. They put it in the wrong place, and now they want to expand it without a real environmental analysis of what the impact would be. So we're in Superior Court. We should have a trial in the fall, in the fall. We really think, we're going to win on this one because they violated so many of their own laws and ordinances just to give a green light. This, by the way, too, was also supposed to be under the original CUP was supposed to be shielded so that we wouldn't have to look at this stuff as we walked up this beautiful trail. Do you see some shielding? Do you see landscaping?
When did they put this in? Recently?
Late 80s. Late 80s. This berm is new. They put this in since we started harping at them. There used to be no berm at all. It used to just shoot right into this drain. Now they at least have a valve. When the last big rain, one of our scientists who did some study work from here came up here just to look. And he said that it was going on. The runoff had undercut this berm and was flowing directly into the stream, bypassing even the valve. If they're going to drain, they need to filter it. They need to remove the hydrocarbons, the particulate matter. If that's what will be allowed.
What is actually draining, John? I don't completely understand.
Well, the rain.
When the rain comes, it's washing.
It washes off the pad. Anything that's out there on the pad winds up in the creek.
Okay, and so outside of that pad, I'm trying to understand.
Well, so you see the berm around the wells too. There is oil that drips from the machinery, so it's coated in black. There's a little catch basin reservoir under that spot to catch that, and with big storm, it becomes stormwater runoff. And also you see the tanks behind. Those contain biocides and detergents in those little plastic tanks that are pumping into the well. Those can leak either at the tank or around there. Maybe not large amounts, but again, stormwater runoff, sensitive habitat, yada yada.
Potential disaster.
But the rules say they're not supposed to be this close to a stream.
Yeah.
Period.
So what is the remedy you're asking for?
Well, first of all, don't put 5 more wells here. Now, it may be that we can't turn these off. I think this whole pad ought to be removed. The technology is advanced to the point where they don't need to be right over the strata. They can do diagonal drilling. There's all kinds of ways they can access the oil if they want to get this particular oil. They don't have to. They could do it in the way that the regulations call for, not some way that they did in the past, and they think they can just expand on it. This is cheaper. This is 2017. Let's do it right if you're going to do it. That's
Yeah, and expansion is inappropriate at this location because of the stream.
And so